At Lovers, you can get what you really want this holiday, a perfect pleasure present. Find a sexy gift for a loved one and pick up something indulgent for yourself. Lovers has lingerie, toys, and accessories for every desire. Lovers Rewards members can win a holiday sweepstakes grand prize worth over $4,000. With 18 Western Washington locations, Lovers is the place for sexy holiday gifting. Mention Indulge for 20% off your purchase. Visit loversstores.com for official sweepstakes rules.
Early holiday deals are here, and so are amazing deals at Amazon. You'll save so much on early holiday electronic gifts like monitors, tablets, and video games. You'll have money left over for that drum set for your little drummer. And some noise-canceling headphones. Or an outdoor speaker system so the entire neighborhood can hear your holiday tunes. Oh, what fun it is to save. Shop early holiday deals now.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
All right, places, please. The Daly Migs Show is on deck. Guitars plugged in. Drums ready to go. Chickens.
They're clucking.
Other animals. And action. This is the Daly Migs Show on The Rock with Taryn Daly and Steve Migs.
While listening to the Daly Migs Show, please refrain from any unnecessary finger gesturing.
99.9 KISW.
Good morning, Rockaholics, and happy Tuesday. I am thrilled, Steve Migs, that my voice has made what appears to be a recovery, or at least a partial recovery.
I kind of missed the voice that was on the verge of cracking at any given moment.
That was so insane.
And it's always worse in your head than, it was bad. Don't get me wrong. It was bad. But it always sounds worse in your head because there's been times where I'm like, oh, man, this is rough. And then I go back and listen to like a clip and I'm like, oh, it's not nearly as bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was trying to use my diaphragm, not push with my neck, all the strategies.
What?
Push with your diaphragm and not through your neck.
Speak through your stomach?
Yeah.
I need to go to like a voice. I think it might be too late. At this point. But
you're uncoachable.
Whenever I MC events or I'm a ring announcer, by the end of the night, my voice is just gone. And then you see the lead singer of Hatebreed, and he's doing like a tour of like 50 dates. Every day he's out there screaming bloody murder, and his voice seems to be fine.
You might need him to coach you.
Now, that would be pretty awesome. Vocal lessons from the dude from Hatebreed. Was it Jamie Josta?
Yeah. That'd be the dopest.
Okay.
Let's inform these fine rockaholics.
The dopest.
Knowledge is power. So give us 5-ish minutes, and we'll give you, some interesting stuff you can talk about at work. This is the Daly Migs Download.
A.K.A. the DMD.
Here's your daily dose of doings happening in the world.
And the DMB is brought to you by Palace Lawn. Today, it's National Nut Day.
What? Ooh.
So, if you had to pick, besides, of course,
these nuts,
what would you say is your favorite nut?
Okay.
I want to see if it matches, because they have a poll that they did, and I don't think anyone's going to pick number one.
At Costco, you can get the butter toffee cashews, and it has changed the cashew game for me. So I'm team cashews lately.
Costco's also got that's like their praline pecans.
Yes.
And that is like just a bucket of crack, basically. All right, Danny, what are you going with?
Almond, just a straight old almond.
Almond?
Yeah.
Boring.
Wow.
He's nut shaming you?
Not even like honey roasted almonds?
No, just regular old almonds.
Salted almonds?
Nah.
Wow.
I just like almonds. I like
so
to get
bland.
almonds and then like crack them open and just eat them. They're the best.
Says you.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
All right, Sarah.
I'm a salted cashew girl.
Yeah.
But I like salted almonds too. I like honey roasted peanuts.
Those are so good.
I know.
Well, number one, pistachios.
Oh, yeah, I'll mess with the pistachios.
Pistachios are so good.
So good.
Gotta work for them.
You can also buy them already shelled.
Yeah.
But then they're like so little, and then you just eat the whole bag.
That's kind of the point.
Oh. No, not number one.
I remember when I was a kid, the pistachios, they had like the red dye. Do you remember those?
Oh, yeah.
And those were always great because my mom was very territorial about her pistachio nuts. She loved them. And she would be like, who ate my pistachios? And I'd be like putting my hands in my pockets. I'm like, no idea. I think it was Greg. Totally Greg. Check his fingers. I bet they're red. My pick for the best nut of all time? Donuts.
Oh,
Sorry.
good one.
Well, we're getting on my dad jokes. Come on. I think Tatum would like that.
I literally was like, if he's about to say walnut, I'm going to punch him in his face.
Why would I say walnut?
Because I don't know, but you're a weirdo. And that's like the worst nut ever. So I thought maybe you'd say that.
I just didn't say almonds.
Yeah, that's true.
Although walnuts on a pumpkin pie, pretty freaking awesome, I have to say.
No.
All right, let's move on. I don't know if anybody's excited about the World Series, but of course, Yankees fans and Dodger fans are, of course, excited. I mean, you got the two big cities, big states that are going to be having this World Series, and apparently you're going to have to dole out some big cash if you want to go to these games. They're already showing on the secondary market. The average is about $1,000 for like a cheap seat, like up in the higher 300 level. If you want to get close, some of these tickets are going for $45,000.
Well, let's get two.
Yeah, why not? And a plane ticket.
Yeah, that's painful. Speaking of pain, a Seattle woman was bitten by a coyote while trying to rescue her dog from its jaws, and this was in Queen Anne. They're just coming into backyards everywhere.
We just heard a story about this happening recently, and it wasn't in Queen Anne. I think it was like in Magnolia.
Yeah, they're very brazen these days. So they say that she sustained some non-life-threatening injuries to both her arm and her head and was taken to the hospital. The police responded, but the coyote was never located. So, just be careful out there with the wild animals coming into the cities.
All right, I have a question for you, or I'm going to put you on the spot, because I saw that the Washington Department of Fish and Wildlife, they gave you a tip on how to deal with coyotes. And what they said is if you're encountering a coyote, you need to act aggressively if approached by one, and that will get them to run off. All right, so Taryn, I'm a coyote. What are you going to do to me? Yeah, you're dead.
I'm going to get an anvil.
Oh,
drop it on your head.
That works every time.
Yeah.
Beep, beep.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, let's move on. Sarah, I don't know any of the nightclubs, I think, in Seattle anymore, but apparently there's a nightclub. Have you been there called Aura? It's in Belltown.
I probably have.
Okay.
Let's get real.
Well, apparently they're in some problem. They're having some issues with ASCAP, which is the American Society of Composers, Authors, and Publishers. That's like the group that makes sure that you can't just play music and not compensate the artist for the music that you're playing. And I always forget that at clubs they have to pay those fees to play music at their clubs. Otherwise, you get fined and in trouble for that. And apparently, Aura's just been like, "Yeah, screw you." ASCAP hasn't been doing it, according to some stories, and they keep getting threatened to be fined and all that kind of stuff. So now it's getting to the point where they're, I guess, ASCAP's considering legal actions to be able to get them to pay the money that they're supposed to be paying for the artists that they're playing.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, it's kind of nuts.
A New Zealand
Not
airport.
walnuts, of course.
A New Zealand airport has introduced a 3-minute limit for farewells at the drop-off area. You can only hug for 3 minutes. Here is a news report on why.
One airport in New Zealand is putting a timer on those long goodbyes. Signs posted at the drop-off area at an airport in New Zealand let people know they have just 3 minutes to hug their loved ones. For those who want more time, the airport directs people to the parking lot where they can get 15 minutes to hug it out.
And then if you want to go even further, they have a couple nearby hotels where you can hug it out for, 30 minutes.
By the hour.
By the hour. That is insane. Hey, the Kraken, they're playing tonight at home, taking on the stupid Colorado Avalanche.
I already bought us tickets, Steve. We're sitting ringside.
Oh, are we going? Yeah. I need to text my wife and tell her plans have changed. Tatum's going to have to do ballet without me. Hey, weather hitting a high of 57 degrees. It's going to be cloudy. The DMD is brought to you by Jersey Mike's Sub Above, and that's what's up.
Yesterday, we paid tribute to Seattle broadcasting legend Tony Ventrella, and we played back an interview where he shared what his favorite interview was.
And it was a bonkers one. It involved a grunting man.
Well, we found the interview, Steve Migs, and it's just as crazy as he described it. You're going to hear all about it at 6:20.
The Daily Migs Show.
At Lovers, you can get what you really want this holiday, a perfect pleasure present. Find a sexy gift for a loved one and pick up something indulgent for yourself. Lovers has lingerie, toys, and accessories for every desire. Lovers Rewards members can win a holiday sweepstakes grand prize worth over $4,000. With 18 Western Washington locations, Lovers is the place for sexy holiday gifting. Mention Indulge for 20% off your purchase. Visit loversstores.com for official sweepstakes rules.
Early holiday deals are here, and so are amazing deals at Amazon. You'll save so much on early holiday gifts for the home, like vacuums, bedding, and home decor. You'll have money left over for those sweet handbells you've had your eye on. Or those gingerbread scented candles that help with the illusion that you made the dessert yourself. Oh, what fun it is to save. Shop early holiday deals now.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Yesterday, we were talking about the passing of Seattle broadcasting great Tony Ventrella, and we played Chris Egan from King 5's tribute that he had done about Tony.
Did a great piece. It's on King 5's YouTube page, or if you just find Chris Egan on social media, he shared it as well. It's a touching tribute to him.
And there was a clip of Tony Ventrella sharing what his favorite memory was, and we have that audio.
My most fun interview ever was with George the Animal Steele at the old arena. So I'm over there in the ring.
And for those that don't know, George the Animal Steele is like an old school pro wrestler. He was known for just being an animal. Like, he just didn't talk. And if he spoke, it was like one word. He was super hairy, had a green tongue. He would bite the turnbuckle. He was kind of like this scary dude when you're a kid. But and apparently Tony was a huge wrestling fan, because I have a lot of people from the Pacific Northwest that have been putting up tributes saying, hey, thanks for putting a light on pro wrestling back in the day, because he would always talk about it.
With George the Animal Steele. And he comes in, and he was in character. He played this kind of gorilla guy. He was actually a very smart man. And he's growling at me. And we finished the interview, and at the end, he turns to me and he goes, how was that? Was that okay, Tony? I'm going, wait a second. What just happened here?
And so then we ended up finding the interview on YouTube. Thank you, Internet.
And just to preface it, before we listen to George the Animal Steele, remember, like, on the side, when he wasn't a pro wrestler, he was like an elementary school or high school level teacher.
The best show in all of professional wrestling is in town tonight. It starts at 7:30. It's the World Wrestling Federation. George the Animal Steele will be in the ring tonight. As a matter of fact,
in ring.
Yes, he's in the ring.
You're in ring.
And we've got a chance to interview.
Aaron's face is so great. This guy's just barking. He's shirtless and he's super hairy. He's standing next to Tony Ventrella, who's like all suited
polished
up. Yeah, in a wrestling ring.
And we've got a chance to interview George the Animal Steele, because, yes, I am in the ring, and we're in the ring together.
You wrestle.
Well, George,
It's crazy that as a kid I believed that he actually was an animal.
Oh, my God.
I wrestled as a kid, but as an adult, I'd just rather not, to be honest with you.
George, wrestle.
Yeah, I know you wrestle, but I don't. We need.
See?
Yeah, we need.
See?
Of course, you're one of the stars of the WWF, and I think
you do sports.
That's very good, and we are the #1 station in town. Well, thank you very much.
Nice flex by Tony right there. We're the top station in town. Screw it, everybody.
Well, thank you very much. George the Animal Steele, our live guest tonight. No, he is not wearing a shirt.
At that moment, he tapped George on the back, and I think he realized rather quickly that was a terrible idea, because he was sweaty and hairy.
Oh. 7:30. There are tickets available.
Warm.
Yeah, me too, George.
And the look on the anchor's face when they went back to them, and they're just like, poor Tony. Poor Tony.
Dude, he's so hairy. Right? I'm literally looking up a picture right now, and I'm like, wow, that name is perfect for him.
It's next level hairy.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine touching that and him being wet.
Oh, dude, once he tapped him, like, you can kind of look at, like, Tony looks at his hands like, why did I do that?
Oh.
But I thought it was kind of funny because, like, he talks about how, like, George was, like, then once the cameras were off, he just kind of like burst the bubble for him. And I was like, man, I was a kid going to a wrestling show. George the Animal Steel was the reason why I realized that wrestling wasn't real.
Oh.
My dad somehow got the hookup for like some really good parking tickets. I don't know. I don't remember how I was a kid. And we were going to like, I think it was the Meadowlands Arena in New Jersey. And we pull into this parking lot. We got there early because I wanted to be there early. I was so fired up. And pulling in right next to us was George the Animal Steel. And the dude was driving. And I'm like, how is the animal? How is this guy who, you heard the interview, how is this guy able to drive? And he's also driving this car that was so small. And he's such a big guy. It's like almost like a Mini Cooper sized car.
Like a clown car.
And he's hunched over and he's like stuck in it. And then he gets out of the car. And who gets out of the car with him? The guy who was wrestling that night. And I was devastated. I'm like, what? And my dad had to have that moment to like kind of like, okay, I hate to burst your bubble, but this is that moment right now that, hey, wrestling isn't what you think it was.
That's going to make me cry for you, Steve.
It's okay. I went back to believing it was real again.
And here we are.
But I thought it'd be kind of fun because not wrestling related, but just in anything. Like, I bet people have stories of like that moment in their life when they realize, oh, my bubble was just burst.
Yeah.
Like, oh, crap. Like, what I thought was real all this time wasn't, or what I thought was X all this time was actually Y.
So, Rockaholics, if you've had one of those moments in life where the bubble was burst, like poor Steve Migs had his bubble burst all those years ago, give us a call and tell us about that moment for you. 206-803-ROCK. All we ask is that there's no holiday chat.
Yeah, holidays are, we're not anywhere near Christmas time, so we don't need to talk about Christmas stuff.
So when was your bubble
Wink,
burst?
wink.
206-803-ROCK. We will take your calls after Ozzy Osbourne.
The Daily Mix Show.
We have all had those moments in life where the bubble was burst.
Yes.
Where you find out that something just isn't as it seems. So what was that moment for you? 206-803-ROCK. Jimmy from Olympia, tell us about your sister.
So I have an older sister who is adopted from Germany, and my entire life growing up. So she has webbed toes and webbed fingers, and my mom and dad would both always tell me that she was a mermaid. And I grew up in Michigan, and they always said that's why we lived in Michigan, was so that she wouldn't touch salt water and turn back into a mermaid. And I was probably about 13, 14 years.
Your parents did this to you?
Yes, my parents did this to me.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. And I was about 13 or 14 years old, and I came home from school, and I said something about how my sister was a mermaid, and my dad looks at me. He's like, you still believe that, dummy? But I believe that my older sister was a mermaid for the first 14 years of my life.
So was your sister in on this joke too? Like, or did she not know? Like, did they say, don't tell your sister that you know that she's a mermaid, or how'd that work?
Oh, no, she was definitely in on it. She always kept like a little jar of salt next to the bathtub to make it look like she takes saltwater baths. And, yeah, they went all out for it.
Jimmy, do you still talk to your family? Because I feel like at that point, like, I'm done with all of you.
Yeah, I still talk to them. I'm pretty gullible, so they get me still sometimes.
Oh, no.
Jimmy, you rock. That's a great story.
Yeah, they even sell those like mermaid tails. You can really be a mermaid if you want to be. Steve from Puyallup, tell us what happened when you went to the Acropolis.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm not a big strip club guy, so my friends take me to the Acropolis for bachelor parties, and I was sitting there enjoying my delicious steak bites, and that was when I realized stripper poles spin.
Yeah.
Dude, it took me until, like, I don't know, the last few years when I realized, me too, not a big strip club guy myself, but that the stripper poles actually do spin. That blew my mind.
Yeah, it totally ruined the night for me.
Oh, no.
Hey, you're like, damn it, I thought these girls were working harder than they are.
Go home.
Well, you could see, like, the handprint on the stripper pole, like, slowly rotating. I was like, ugh, that thing is dirty.
Yeah. It's always the tough. I think the worst job for a strip club is the person has to go up there with, like, the cleaning spray and the rag and clean the pole and the floor. I'm like, oh, that's a tough job.
A lot of them do it themselves. And I will say all stripper poles don't spin.
I was going to say they spin?
Oh,
yeah.
A lot of them do. The one I have, though, does not.
So then you can risk getting, like, rubbed raw.
Oh, Steve, you have no idea how many, when I went to pole classes, the amount of bruises you get in between your thighs is...
Do they use, like, baby powder?
Oh, yeah, we use all the things.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, my pole doesn't spin, but that's why they're going so fast. They're not actually doing that themselves.
For the longest time, I thought they were, Danny. And I was just like, that is amazing.
Oh my
These
God.
girls are just flying.
Look at Danny's bubble has been burst right now.
I think he's about to cry.
Yeah.
You just made this.
Wow. I'm sorry.
Danny, just take the rest of the day off.
All these years you thought that the stripper pole didn't spin.
I really did.
No, if you try to spin on that thing, you guys will go very, very fast too. You're like, oh, this isn't so hard.
Yeah, all these years I thought I wasn't really had the makeup to be a stripper. Now I realize I do.
Anyone has the makeup to be a stripper, Steve.
Rockaholics, we need somebody who is brave enough to try to burst Steve's bubble because he thinks he's so smart every day. He's got a record of 293 wins, 88 losses, and 51 ties in 2024. 206-803-ROCK. We're going to play Beat Migs at 6:50.
The Daily Migs Show.
At Lovers, you can get what you really want this holiday, a perfect pleasure present. Find a sexy gift for a loved one and pick up something indulgent for yourself. Lovers has lingerie, toys, and accessories for every desire. Lovers Rewards members can win a holiday sweepstakes grand prize worth over $4,000. With 18 Western Washington locations, Lovers is the place for sexy holiday gifting. Mention Indulge for 20% off your purchase. Visit loversstores.com for official sweepstakes rules.
Early holiday deals are here, and so are amazing deals at Amazon. You'll save so much on early holiday gifts for the kids, like arts, crafts, games, and tech. You'll have money left over for some new board games to boost the kids' confidence. You won again. Or that multi-voice changing megaphone so you can really spread the cheer.
Happy holidays.
Oh, what fun it is to save. Shop early holiday deals now.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Terms and conditions apply. For full details, see unlock.com/legal. Actor Portrayal.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How did you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just go to their website.
Go to unlock.com/radio to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Pay off debt, improve your home, add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Go to unlock.com/radio right now to see if you qualify to unlock the value in your home. That's unlock.com/radio. Go to unlock.com/radio.
Life can be hectic, and managing your mental health is more important today than ever before. That's why Mindful Therapy Group's mission is to take the pain out of finding a therapist. Whether you need talk therapy, psychological testing, even medication management, Mindful has you covered. Our mental health providers are here for you with both in-person and telehealth options to get you seen in as little as 48 hours. Mindful Therapy Group also accepts insurance. Join us to start your journey to a healthier and happier you. Visit mindfultherapygroup.com to get started today.
We know what they really want this holiday. The perfect pleasure present from Lovers. Find a sexy gift for a loved one and grab something to satisfy yourself, too. Lovers has all the toys and accessories for every desire. Lovers Rewards members can win a holiday sweepstakes grand prize worth over $4,000. With 18 Western Washington locations, Lovers is the place for the hottest holiday gifting. Mention presents for 20% off your purchase. Visit loversstores.com for official sweepstakes rules.
Early holiday deals are here, and so are amazing deals at Amazon. You'll save so much on early holiday gifts for the kitchen, like appliances and cookware. You'll have money left over for a sauce pot, so you can make your mom's famous gravy recipe.
Yuck.
Or at least try to. Or that cutting board for the ultimate holiday party buffet.
Is that a charcuterie pyramid?
Oh, what fun it is to save. Shop early holiday deals now.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
The Daily Migs Show presents the most popular radio game on this side of the speaker. Let's play Beat Migs. Beat Migs, don't be a loser. Whoa! Beat Migs, you're a loser.
Who's ready to beat Migs? I know Christian from Stanwood is. Christian, are you there?
I'm here.
I'm Sarah, your host, and it's time for you to get out of here, Steve.
Bye-bye.
For those playing at home, Christian has 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. You can pass all you want, but you only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Let's go.
What bird is most famous for standing on one leg?
Flamingo.
Correct. What car manufacturer makes the Sienna?
Toyota.
Yes. What 2 teams are playing in the upcoming World Series?
Pass.
What is the name of the first song heard in The Lion King?
I'm going to pass.
What do you call an area that receives 10 inches or less of rainfall each year?
A desert?
Yes. What word can come after black, kidney, and jelly?
Say that again?
What word can come after black, kidney, and jelly?
Black, kidney, and jelly. Pass.
Cu is the symbol for what chemical element?
Copper?
Yes. Oogie Boogie is the main antagonist in what movie?
Pass.
In what city does the TV show Mad Men take place?
New York?
Correct. The first cheesecake factory opened up in what decade?
The 80s?
No. Christian.
I can keep going.
You could have, yes. You got 5 correct.
All right.
Right down the middle, because you got to all 10 questions.
Representing Stanwood.
Is he representing well?
Well, I wanted to help, but I'm not allowed to help.
You're not.
Not.
I kind of feel like Steve's got this. Do you agree with me? You hate to agree, but
I'd never like to agree on that. There's always hope.
Wow. You're always so positive. It's very sweet.
One of these days, I'm going to show up wearing a Cougar shirt. That way you have to root for me whether you want to or not during Beat Migs.
That would be, you'd be trolling me so hard.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's see.
Steve, are you ready?
Oh, yeah!
What bird is most famous for standing on one leg?
An ostrich.
No.
A flamingo.
There we go. What car manufacturer makes the Sienna? Does an ostrich even stand on one leg?
I don't know. Maybe at some point they do when they're going up steps. Toyota?
Yes. What 2 teams are playing in the upcoming World Series?
The Yankees and the Dodgers.
You know it. What is the name of the first song heard in The Lion King?
Lions. Who let the lions out?
Who? No.
My Heart Will Go On?
No.
Hakuna Matata?
No. What do you call an area that receives 10 inches or less of rainfall each year?
Dry.
No.
Banana belt.
No.
Pass.
What word can come after black, kidney, and jelly?
Stone.
No.
Oh.
Kidney stone. I get it.
Kidney. Bean?
Yes. Cu is the symbol for what chemical element?
Carbon?
No.
Copper?
Correct. Oogie Boogie is the main antagonist in what movie?
Beetlejuice?
No.
Nightmare Before Christmas?
Correct. In what city does the TV show Mad Men take place?
New York City.
Yes. Steve, you got 7 correct, which is a win, 7-5. Sorry, Christian.
That was good.
Have a good one, man. That was good.
I don't know if he meant you did good, because he did very mediocre. The first song heard in The Lion King. Anyone?
Circle of Life?
Correct. You know that song, right? It's a circle.
I don't.
Okay, fine.
I haven't watched that movie yet.
That's an Elton John classic.
Oh, it's
Is
really
it?
sad. And that movie is sad.
Okay, well, you're not selling it to me then.
Yeah, I wouldn't watch it.
What's it called again?
The Lion King?
Yes, okay.
One that Christian did get correct. You call an area that receives 10 inches or less than rainfall a desert. And one that you didn't get to, the Cheesecake Factory opened up in what decade? First ever.
I'll go 70s.
You would have been correct.
Nice.
Well, congrats on beating Christian.
Someone says, I disagree with the word main for the antagonist, as the main one is, and maybe Danny can attest to this or not because I haven't seen the movie, Jack Skellington.
Well, I mean, yeah, the main character is Jack Skellington.
Is he an antagonist?
Not really, though. Well, I mean, kind of. We're going to get in the weeds here, and
maybe we shouldn't.
We probably shouldn't.
It's a movie I've never seen either, which I feel like we should before Live Day, since that's the theme.
It would make sense if we kind of got into the spirit.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we should watch it and then decide which one really is the main antagonist.
Well, on the same topic.
Oh, and someone did say that ostriches do stand on one leg when they have to fart. The more you know.
Thanks for that.
Weird. So does
Such
Steve.
an educational morning.
Right?
Live Night is back on December 13th at Showbox Sodo, where everything will be performed live, from the sound effects to the voice actors. Even the live barbershop quartet will be back in the house, and the KISW New Originals will be playing all the jams. And the theme is A Nightmare Before Christmas. If you'd like to join us, you can head over to KISW.com and get your tickets now. Steve Migs, are you getting excited?
I'm fired up. It's always a blast to hang out with the Rockaholics, and I like that we do it at night now.
Oh,
Less
yeah.
stressful. It's good spirits, good energy, and it's going to be a blast.
There is a man who is claiming that he can channel an alien, and he gave an interview first as himself and then as the alien being
amazing.
channeled through him. It is exactly what you think it would sound like, and you're going to hear it after Pearl Jam.
The Daily Migs Show.
There is a man who claims that he can channel an alien, and he decided to give an interview about this, first as himself, and then as the alien allegedly being channeled through him.
You have to be kidding me. I love that. Although if someone said, hey, we want to do an interview with you guys, but here's the deal. I'm going to do the interview with you, but then at some point you need to ask the questions to the alien that's inside of me. I'd be like, yeah, sign us up.
Oh, absolutely. So this is the interview with Daryl Anka, and then what he claims is an alien.
All right, here we go.
I'm about to have an interview with an extraterrestrial.
Oh, I appreciate the opportunity to allow him to share his message. Shall I let him come through?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, what do you think the alien's going to sound like?
You want me to do an alien impression?
Well, what do you think how he's going to sound?
I'm like almost picturing like a Yoda voice
Like,
for some reason.
Idiot you are for believing me.
Tom DeLonge. He's going to sound like Tom
It's going
DeLonge.
to sound like Tom DeLonge from Blink-182. All the...
Aliens exist.
I feel like it's just going to be a really creepy voice. Oh, yeah.
Oh, like a possessed?
Yes.
That almost sounded like you could confront a metal band, Sarah.
Thank you.
She goes to one Mastodon concert. Next thing you know, she's like, let me get on the vocals.
Yeah.
Give me just a minute.
Oh, let us say good day to you this day of your time. How are you?
Hi. I'm good. How are you, Michelle?
Perfect, thank you. Please.
He almost sounds like an old-timey guy. Like, yeah, she.
Right?
With like a little bit of an accent.
That was so bizarre.
I heard some Irish accent in there. I don't know if that was what I heard, but...
Are aliens from Ireland?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
That's why it's green there.
Duh.
By all means, you may proceed however you wish, but allow us to thank you for the co-creation of this opportunity to exchange ideas and information with you.
I mean, are you buying it?
100%.
I think I am.
Hi. I'm good. How are you, Michelle?
Perfect, thank you. Please, by all means, you may proceed however you wish, but allow us to thank you for the co-creation of this opportunity to exchange ideas and information with you.
The music in the background makes it extra believable.
Oh, of course. Absolutely. So my question has to be, how soon until when you're dating somebody do you break the news to them that you have an alien inside of you as well?
Ooh.
And I feel like, Sarah, if you were single, that wouldn't keep you from dating that person.
No, I kind of want to meet this person, to be honest.
And go out drinking with them.
Yeah, you got little two personalities. Like he could be one way in bed, and then the alien would be another way. It's like two different people.
Oh, so like the aliens, maybe a little bit more like, I would imagine the aliens probably more kinky than, I don't know. I'm not here to judge aliens. But
I would think so, too.
I feel like the non-alien version might be a little bit more vanilla compared to the to the alien.
Alien's got some freak.
He might be like Neapolitan or something like that. Yeah.
Well, yeah, because they got to do the probing.
That's true. That's a very good point.
So, yeah, it would not stop me from dating this guy at all.
Imagine being friends with that dude and you see this interview and you didn't know this about him. Man, I would definitely want to go get lunch.
Yeah, like let's unpack this a little more.
Can you bring your friend with us? I'll pay for his lunch. Not yours, but I'll pay for his lunch.
Have you ever had a job that when people find out about it, it totally surprises them? There are a few celebrities that were clowns before they became huge Hollywood stars. We're going to tell you all about it at 7:20.
The Daily Migs Show.
At Lovers, you can get what you really want this holiday, a perfect pleasure present. Find a sexy gift for a loved one and pick up something indulgent for yourself. Lovers has lingerie, toys, and accessories for every desire. Lovers Rewards members can win a holiday sweepstakes grand prize worth over $4,000. With 18 Western Washington locations, Lovers is the place for sexy holiday gifting. Mention Indulge for 20% off your purchase. Visit loversstores.com for official sweepstakes rules.
Early holiday deals are here, and so are amazing deals at Amazon. You'll save so much on early holiday gifts for the kitchen, like appliances and cookware. You'll have money left over for a sauce pot, so you can make your mom's famous gravy recipe.
Yuck.
Or at least try to. Or that cutting board for the ultimate holiday party buffet.
Is that a charcuterie pyramid?
Oh, what fun it is to save. Shop early holiday deals now.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
People magazine put together a list of the most surprising jobs that their sexiest men alive once had. And here are some of the highlights. Patrick Dempsey.
Okay, Grey's Anatomy.
Yes.
Right? Okay.
Did they call McDreamy? Is that the McDreamy one?
I wasn't going to say that part.
Yeah, you were.
No.
McDreamy was a juggler, unicyclist, puppeteer, and clown.
I can't picture these. That's what I love about these kind of like when they share stories of what like these big time Hollywood people did before, because it's just like, oh my goodness, him on a unicycle cracks me up.
Another clown, Hugh Jackman. He was Coco the children's party clown. This is what he looked like.
That makes sense. He looks like he was enjoying a little bit of the Coco, if you know what I mean. You know who else was a clown? I always forget it. And I was recently watching, he was interviewing Paul Stanley, Steve-O from Jackass. Oh. So he's got a great podcast where he drives around like in a motorhome and shows up to like celebrities' homes or something like that. And they go in his motorhome and they do an interview. And he had Paul Stanley from KISS. And they were talking about how like, how does he apply the makeup when he was in KISS? And then Steve-O just like, well, you put the powder on before you put the makeup, right? That way you could sweat through it. And blah, blah. Like he had all these details. And Paul kind of gave him a look for a second. He's like, yeah, I went to clown college at Ringling Brothers. What? And I was like, that's right. I forgot that he actually studied to be a clown.
Everybody's clowning. This is crazy. Well, Chris Hemsworth, he cleaned and repaired breast pumps at a pharmacy that rented them out.
Now there's lots of MILFs that would like him to do that for him.
And Johnny Depp, he was a telemarketer.
Okay, that seems ridiculous. Could you imagine Johnny Depp like calling you and being like, hey, I want to sell you on some stuff? Yeah.
That would be wild.
Like here's a clip of him doing an interview.
You know, it's not the most comfortable thing doing like a self-portrait, although in a weird way, like I said,
like, no, man,
everything you do,
I don't want to buy what you're selling.
If it was Captain Jack Sparrow, though, I would definitely invest.
Oh, okay, Zoom.
Sketch myself, and I would do that for a while.
Yeah. I'll buy whatever you're selling if you just shut up, Johnny. You know what I mean? Like, that would be such a weird conversation. Like, hey, man, have you ever thought about using this insurance company? No. Go away, Johnny.
Did you know that there's a job where you're a ham glazer? Paul Rudd was a ham glazer at the Holiday Ham Company.
Okay, I was like, is this like, are we learning about the dark side of Paul Rudd?
Yeah.
A ham glazer.
It should just be some expression. Spit it out as it gets spit out.
All right, Johnny. Okay. Thanks for the call. Gotta go.
Denzel Washington was once a garbage man.
Okay, now we've listed all these strange jobs. Here's actually, like, that's a legit job.
Yeah.
Imagine looking back and like in your life, because I don't know if do you ever like have any FaceTime with your garbage man?
No.
I've had a couple times, and wouldn't that be crazy?
You FaceTime your garbage man?
Oh yeah, we call.
Oh, like, cool.
No, back in the day before we had cell phones, FaceTime was when you actually like saw us, like what we're doing right now. We're having FaceTime, you dolts.
Wait, so do you know your garbage man's name?
Jason.
Jason.
I'm not sure if it is.
I was going to say he just made that up.
Yeah, you're full of crap. Don't even.
I think it is.
You don't even know your neighbors' names.
Well, no, I don't. But my garbage man listens to the show. I ran into him over at the Washington State Fair. Awesome dude, great family.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah,
We got to find out
kiss
what his
my
name
ass,
is.
you people.
Did you run into him like, oh, or did he run into you and then he says, I'm your garbage man? And
We don't need to get into the weeds of this conversation.
yeah, don't act like you're like, oh, I see you once a week, buddy. What's up?
No, of course not. But every once in a while, he'll like run up to my ring cam and say, "What's up, dude?"
Oh, that's
I think
awesome.
it's hilarious. I think
I love
that just makes my day when it happened. I was like, "This is so awesome, great person." But it would be weird, like if like 5 years from now, I'm like, "That guy looks familiar," and he's like Hollywood's biggest actor.
Denzel Washington.
He's the
garbage
equalizer.
man.
You would have wished that you actually knew his name. Maybe took him out to lunch once in a while.
Like, babe, what's his name? He's the guy. Now he's on the movies.
What is that one job that you once had that when you tell people about it, it totally surprises them? 206-803-ROCK. What was the most surprising job you ever had? 206-803-ROCK. We will take your calls after Beastie Boys.
The Daily Migs Show.
Rockaholics, we want to know the details of the most surprising job you ever had. 206-803-ROCK. Aaron from Edgewood, what kind of a movie store did you work for?
Well, they said it was family friendly, but in the back room, we had an large adult section, the largest adult section in most of South Sound.
See, I remember that when I was a kid. All like the mom and pop type video stores, like Blockbuster didn't have that. Not that I remember, but all the mom and pop ones, it was like normal, and then the back room, and it was not a door. It was always like those a curtain or like those like long streamers. And I'm just like, wow, you're really doing a good job keeping the children out of this. And it's like sparkly red streamers. I'm like, I want to go there. My mom would get so pissed at me.
That's how I got caught buying porn. Really, like I went when I was 18. I went to one of those places, and my girlfriend's friend's mom worked there.
I have a question, Aaron. So you're working at this store that has an adult section. Would you get asked for like recommendations and things of that nature? Did you have to sample the product?
Oh yeah, people would come out. There'd be like full blown families getting Disney VHS tapes and stuff, and some dude would come out of the adult room with, like Debbie Does Dallas or something. And he's like, have you seen this? Is this worth it?
That is so weird. Oh, he missed because he said one of his clients was Gary Ridgway.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Yeah. Oh well.
206-803-ROCK. What was the most surprising job you ever had, Jose in Spanaway?
Hey, how you doing? I worked in like I said, I wasn't the greatest of kids, and I got in trouble, and I had to go do some service, and I had to go to a poop farm. It was literally a poop farm where they take poop, and they would basically, you know how they clean it out?
No, I don't, actually.
It's like the water treatment plant.
Okay. So do you just like fertilizer and stuff like that?
Yeah, so they turn it into fertilizer, so you have to pile all this poop.
Wait, they would send bad children there to clean it?
What's that?
They would send bad children there to clean it?
I was 13 years old, yes.
Wow.
Back in the 70s, there weren't such strict laws.
Oh, my God.
Times were crazy back then.
206-803-ROCK.
We were just threatened to have coal in our stocking.
Oh, God. Melissa in Seattle, what was the most surprising job you ever had?
Working on private yachts down in Florida. So if you've ever seen the show Below Deck, the girls that work inside and do all the cleanup and the serving, I did that.
Okay, so my wife was a big fan of watching that Below Deck show for a while. And whenever I'd come home from work, I every time, it would never fail. I'd be like, what are you watching? Because it was just pure chaos behind with all the employees there. Like, it was just very like raunchy and crazy, and everybody was angry and horny. Was it like that for you?
It could be, yeah.
Whoa. How long did you do that job?
About a year.
Good character building?
Yeah, you you definitely learn your place on the totem pole when you work for rich people, that's for sure.
Oh, I can't even imagine. Rich people who own yachts, that must be a lot of fun. Was there a breaking point for you when you decided I can't do this anymore?
Yeah, I got into it with the captain. Yeah.
Wait. What about?
We did not end on good terms. I just walked off, and we were bad. It was bad. Yeah.
Did you jump off the boat into the water and swim away?
No, luckily we were docked at the time.
Right on, Melissa. Thanks. Amber in Seattle, what was the most surprising job you've ever had?
Well, I have talked with BJ before, and Steve, it's Amber, the phone girl.
Amber! Oh, that's right.
So I was a phone sex operator from...
No, she talked to us on the radio. Let's just preface this. It wasn't like BJ and I, after the show was over, like, you want to call Amber? All right, speakerphone her.
Yeah, I was actually it until 2015 when I started working for the state.
I didn't realize there was phone sex operation numbers happening until 2015. I kind of thought that was like,
That's done
20
now?
years ago.
So,
it's so fun. And I still do it every once in a while to get the money in because, it makes the money.
and have there been, I can't remember, I believe you said yes, but have there been instances where you've been out and about and someone recognized your voice?
Yes, remember I started my new job, and it was somebody at my new job that recognized my voice from our calls.
So would you have regulars?
Oh, my God, yeah. My favorite regular was actually the dean of students of Notre Dame. He called me every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, and we talked for about 3 hours, 4 hours.
So did you have to do prep and watch Fighting Irish football games or?
No, he was actually a really big pothead. So sometimes, usually Saturday nights, we would just smoke.
And he just gets stoned and want to talk dirty with you.
Yeah, and then he would just send me. He was a really good tipper, too, because he was really into financial dom. So I was usually making about $500 to $600 a night that night when I would talk with him.
So is it by the hour or by the minute or both?
So if you did a 60-minute call, it was $120. And then after that 60 minutes, it was $1 a minute.
You were charging me $150 when I was calling you with BJ. That is great. No, hey, to go back to the one where the guy recognized your voice. Did he tell you then the next time you guys were having a call together, or did he tell you at the office and say, hey?
At the office. He looked. We were talking off and on, and he kept looking at me funny, and I knew him right away. I knew it was him, so I was like, oh, boy.
Oh, that's right. You can recognize his voice. I didn't even think about that. That's right.
Yeah, and I had his name, his phone number, his credit card. I had everything. I also, because he was also a financial dom, I was a financial dom-a to him. I also knew his wife's number. I knew where he worked. I knew all of that.
Did you guys still talk on the phone as you were still working together?
No. I put a stop to it. No, because we were...
Thanks, Amber.
Thanks, Amber.
Oh, boy. I think we might be in the wrong industry, Steve.
Well, maybe you. I don't think I'm going to be getting many clients there, Taryn. Hey.
Well...
Do you like watching Notre Dame football?
Oh, my God. Rockaholics, I hope you were listening to the men's room yesterday at 5:40 because there was a cheat sheet given for the 750 edition of Beat Migs on this fine radio show. Steve's got a record of 294 wins, 88 losses, and 51 ties in 2024. 206-803-ROCK. We will play Beat Migs at 750.
The Daily Migs Show.
We know what they really want this holiday. The perfect pleasure present from Lovers. Find a sexy gift for a loved one and grab something to satisfy yourself, too. Lovers has all the toys and accessories for every desire. Lovers Rewards members can win a holiday sweepstakes grand prize worth over $4,000. With 18 Western Washington locations, Lovers is the place for the hottest holiday gifting. Mention presents for 20% off your purchase. Visit loversstores.com for official sweepstakes rules.
Early holiday deals are here, and so are amazing deals at Amazon. You'll save so much on early holiday gifts for the kitchen, like appliances and cookware. You'll have money left over for a sauce pot, so you can make your mom's famous gravy recipe.
Yuck.
Or at least try to. Or that cutting board for the ultimate holiday party buffet.
Is that a charcuterie pyramid?
Oh, what fun it is to save. Shop early holiday deals now.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Terms and conditions apply. For full details, see unlock.com/legal. Actor portrayal.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How did you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just go to their website.
Go to unlock.com/radio to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Pay off debt, improve your home, add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Go to unlock.com/radio right now to see if you qualify to unlock the value in your home. That's unlock.com/radio. Go to unlock.com/radio.
Life can be hectic, and managing your mental health is more important today than ever before. That's why Mindful Therapy Group's mission is to take the pain out of finding a therapist. Whether you need talk therapy, psychological testing, even medication management, Mindful has you covered. Our mental health providers are here for you with both in-person and telehealth options to get you seen in as little as 48 hours. Mindful Therapy Group also accepts insurance. Join us to start your journey to a healthier and happier you. Visit mindfultherapygroup.com to get started today.
At Lovers, you can get what you really want this holiday, a perfect pleasure present. Find a sexy gift for a loved one and pick up something indulgent for yourself. Lovers has lingerie, toys, and accessories for every desire. Lovers Rewards members can win a holiday sweepstakes grand prize worth over $4,000. With 18 Western Washington locations, Lovers is the place for sexy holiday gifting. Mention Indulge for 20% off your purchase. Visit loversstores.com for official sweepstakes rules.
Early holiday deals are here, and so are amazing deals at Amazon. You'll save so much on early holiday gifts for the home, like vacuums, bedding, and home decor. You'll have money left over for those sweet handbells you've had your eye on. Or that standing mixer to whip up some holiday cookies. Oh, what fun it is to save. Shop early holiday deals now.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
The Daly Migs Show presents the most popular radio game on this side of the speaker. Let's play Beat Migs. Beat Migs, don't be a loser. Whoa! Beat Migs, you're a loser.
Who's ready to beat Migs? I know Conrad from Puyallup is. Conrad, are you there?
I'm here.
Conrad, were you listening to the men's room at 5:40 yesterday by chance?
I missed the cheat sheet.
Oh, no.
That's okay. So did I. We're on the same playing field.
Well, let's see how it goes. All right, Steve, it's time for you to get out of here.
Let's go.
For those playing at home, Conrad has 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. You can pass all you want, but you only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
What city is nicknamed the Big Easy?
New Orleans.
Correct. What is the main ingredient in sake?
Rice.
Yes. Which Disney princess is known for her yellow dress?
Belle.
Correct. What football team was formerly known as the Frankfurt Yellow Jackets?
Pass.
What is the last letter of the Greek alphabet?
Pass.
The number one selling item at Walmart is what fruit?
Bananas.
Correct. Who was the host of The Tonight Show from 1962 to 1992?
Johnny Carson.
Yes. How many hearts does a worm have?
2?
No.
3, 4?
No. How do you summon Beetlejuice? Hello?
Could you repeat the question?
How do you summon Beetlejuice? Conrad, is it your phone? Are you okay? What's happening?
I'm in a bad spot.
Oh. Well, you ended up getting 5 correct. And I kind of feel like even if you were in a better spot, you wouldn't have done much better.
Wow.
I'm going to put him on hold because I don't think his phone's working that great.
Oh, yeah. He had some issues.
Uh-oh.
But.
In what way?
Phone issues.
Oh, okay.
not
I was
real
like,
life
what, are we having a therapy session with Conrad?
Oh, and he's no longer on the phone.
Oh, no.
Oh, poor Conrad. Get a better phone. Are you ready, Steve?
Yes.
What city is nicknamed the Big Easy?
New Orleans.
Correct. What is the main ingredient in sake?
Rice.
Yes. Which Disney princess is known for her yellow dress?
Oh, Cinderella.
No.
Snow White.
No.
Yellow dress.
Yes, that's what I said.
Which was, I thought Snow White had a yellow dress. I don't know. Elsa.
No. What football team was formerly known as the Frankfurt Yellow Jackets?
What football team?
Yes.
The Frankfurt Yellow Jacket? The Green Bay Packers.
No.
The Pittsburgh Steelers.
No.
The Seattle Seahawks.
No. What is the last letter of the Greek alphabet?
Omega.
Correct. The number one selling item at Walmart is what fruit?
Bananas.
Yes. Who was the host of The Tonight Show from 1962 to 1992?
Johnny Carson.
You know it. How many
Johnny.
hearts does a worm have?
3.
No.
2.
No.
1.
No. How do you summon Beetlejuice?
You say his name 3 times.
Sure do.
I'm afraid to say it.
Who is on the $1 bill?
Ooh, Washington.
Correct.
What? Were you not sure about that?
Well,
George Washington.
thank you. I was like, people are going to text, be like, there's many Washingtons. Blah,
Are
blah,
there?
blah.
I don't think there's no Grover Washington.
There wasn't another President Washington.
There's only one Washington.
Okay, that's why I was just taking a moment to think about it and then realized there wasn't and said yes.
Were you worried that maybe Denzel Washington's on the dollar bill?
I don't know. There's been a lot of presidents, Mr. Migs. You know what? I don't even want to be excited that you won or tell you that. But guess what, Steve? You won 7-5. You're not the best, okay? There's only one Washington that's been a president, really?
That I know of.
Yeah. I'm like, what?
Never heard of another Washington.
Do you know what I'm thinking of? There's been another George.
Oh.
Don't try to follow my brain.
Has there been?
Bush.
Hey.
Right?
No, that's right.
Was that a
took you
test?
a while. To be honest with you, I had no idea. I couldn't remember. I was like, you know what? Danny seems to know, so I'll leave this ball in his court.
Well, all of a sudden I was like, he was president, right?
Yeah.
Man.
Both of them.
Whew. Okay, Disney princess known for a yellow dress. Conrad got this correct. It's Belle.
Belle?
Beauty and the Beast.
I'm Googling Snow White right now.
No, you were very confident about Cinderella at first.
And then Snow White. Look at freaking Snow White with the yellow dress.
But she's not known for her yellow dress.
I knew it.
Literally Google who was known for it. And that's like a skirt.
That's such a subjective question. Not to get all weird. Why am I arguing over it? I don't care. I won. But Snow White always had a yellow dress.
But half of her dress is blue.
The dress part is...
That's a skirt, Steve.
Yeah, you Google Belle right now. You'll be like, oh, yeah. What football team was formerly known as the Frankfurt Yellow Jackets? If you listen to the cheat sheet, Philadelphia Eagles.
Huh?
There you go.
Is there a Frankfurt in Philadelphia?
I didn't do this much research, okay? I just Googled. And how many hearts?
Look at Belle. She's got a fully yellow dress.
and now it brings back. You're right. She's known for that.
No, I had no idea.
Oh, a worm has 5 hearts.
5 hearts.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I don't know why I guessed 1.
Because maybe it was a trick question.
That's fair.
I do that sometimes. Somehow you still won. Congrats, Steve.
We have... Oh,
No, I'm going to be bothered by the whole Snow White one for the rest of the day.
For forever?
Yeah, I don't know why that's bothering me, but it does.
Live Night is coming back, Rockaholics, and we're going to be at Showbox Soto on December 13th. You can be part of the chaos, be in the crowd where everything is performed live from the stage, including the sound effects. Both our show and the men's room are going to be doing everything live. Beat Migs will be played live. Lots of special guests in the KISW New Originals will be throwing down the jams. And if you want to grab those tickets, you can head over right now to KISW.com. The website American Songwriter just did an article about the most underrated Nirvana songs.
Nice.
One of them is far from underrated in our eyes. So what did they pick? You'll find out after Soundgarden.
The Daly Migs Show.
We know what they really want this holiday. The perfect pleasure present from Lovers. Find a sexy gift for a loved one and grab something to satisfy yourself, too. Lovers has all the toys and accessories for every desire. Lovers Rewards members can win a holiday sweepstakes grand prize worth over $4,000. With 18 Western Washington locations, Lovers is the place for the hottest holiday gifting. Mention presents for 20% off your purchase. Visit loversstores.com for official sweepstakes rules.
Early holiday deals are here, and so are amazing deals at Amazon. You'll save so much on early holiday gifts for the home, like vacuums, bedding, and home decor. You'll have money left over for those sweet handbells you've had your eye on. Or those gingerbread scented candles that help with the illusion that you made the dessert yourself. Oh, what fun it is to save. Shop early holiday deals now.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Everyone knows social media is a time suck, and what you're about to hear proves it. If it's online, someone, somewhere, has an opinion and is whining about it. So let's get straight to the comments.
Halloween is a week from Thursday, and we came across a post on Facebook where a woman was hoping for a little Halloween costume advice, suggestions from her friends.
Man, it's crazy that it's a week away.
I know. The friends, however, completely roasted her. It backfired. Her idea backfired. She wrote, "Ugh, I still don't know what to dress like for Halloween. Any ideas, peeps?" And the response she got back was savage.
Well, she also wrote TIA, and that comes into play with this, with some of the comments, because I had no idea. I had to try and figure out what the hell does TIA stand for. Do you know?
I thought it was maybe her initials.
Like her name is like Tia?
Yeah.
Danny, do you know what TIA stands for? No. Man, I work with a bunch of old fuddy-duddies. I bet, Sarah, come on.
Thanks in advance.
Boom.
That's right. I'm still young and hip.
You are hip. Well, let's go straight to the comments.
All right, we sent the comments, the post, to our production director, Jason, just to point out just how savage, like you said, some people can get. And also, I think she needs to reevaluate who some of her friends are. Maybe she has some friends that maybe aren't friends anymore. She needs to do, what is it, like an audit?
A cleansing.
A cleansing of the friends on her Facebook page. Okay, here's the first comment about what she should dress as for Halloween.
Okay, you're almost 50. Settle down with the hip slang like peeps. And WTF is TIA. OMG.
So I'm glad we're not the only ones that didn't know what TIA was.
Sarah, that's hipsters. We all knew. Thanks in advance, guys. Tia.
Tia.
Tia. Why don't you just dress like a slut, like you do every year? What were you, sexy Elsa last year? LOL.
Let's laugh out loud.
Oh, thank you.
How do we feel about, I have no problem with anyone dressing, like, if you want to dress as skimpy and scandalous as you want, it's Halloween. I feel like that's the one day of the year where everyone just goes kind of crazy. But how do we feel about sexy versions of children's stars? It's a weird one.
It is a weird one. I mean, considering that a lot of her friends probably have kids, maybe even she has kids, it's like...
Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to be mad at somebody like, get away from me. Like, I'm angry about it, but it is a weird thing to be like a sexy Elsa.
As
You
someone
don't
who,
think? No.
Yeah,
I'm all in for it.
I'm all in for it too, and I don't have kids, so make anything sexy.
Yeah. You don't think
Yeah.
there's anything that you can do that would be like, that's kind of weird, being a sexy...
No, I was just thinking I would be a sexy Barney.
Sexy Barney.
Yeah, that'd be dope, right?
I ain't gonna lie. One time my wife was not, it wasn't sexy Big Bird, but it definitely wasn't like unsexy Big Bird. And I was a fan. Like, I guess I'm kind of a hypocrite. Here's the next comment about this woman's outfit.
You should dress as a home wrecker. Oh, yeah, you already did that last Halloween. FOH. For the boomer that commented earlier, FOH stands for out of here. Like, get the out of here, you home wrecker.
Wow. That escalated quickly.
Definitely somebody you should take off of your friends list.
I think you would look cute as French fries.
That was like her aunt or mom or something.
I am a fan of the French fry costume.
Is it sexy French fries?
Well, somebody commented on that comment. I think it might have been the same guy that was all calling her a home wrecker.
Yeah, French fries. You know why? Because you're greasy, salty, and go straight to my ass.
Stretch, but all right. Happy Halloween, everybody.
I cannot wait to find out what she goes with.
What are you going as, Sarah? Since you're all about sexy children's story people.
I still have my Hooters outfit. Are you kidding?
Oh, so you're gonna double down on that?
Absolutely.
It's not a bad call.
I know, right? We got it. It looks cute. Get our money's worth.
Are you going to stuff your bra?
Yeah, I'm going to take a page out of... Actually, do you have any socks I could
I
stuff
will
it with?
totally loan you some of my new crew socks.
Since you stuffed yours.
I did.
Yeah, I should.
If you want some serious bigums, I got some extra crew socks as well.
I do want some serious bigums. Always.
The original lead singer of an iconic metal band has sadly passed away. We will tell you what's trending after Sublime.
The Daily Migs Show.
As you move through your day, Rockaholics, the world of pop culture can be a bit overwhelming to sift through. And we're here to help you out by telling you what's trending.
Stranded on the Daily Migs Show. Stranded, let's go. Let's go.
Iron Maiden's original singer, Paul Di'Anno, has died at the age of 66. He fronted the band from 1978 to 1981 and was featured on their first two albums, which was Iron Maiden in 1980 and 1981's Killers. Love the Killers album. Here he is singing on Iron Maiden's Killers.
I always forget that they had a different lead singer at first, and it wasn't Bruce Dickinson the entire time.
Yeah, because, Bruce has been there for so long now.
And they both kind of have, they're not like exact replicas of each other, but they're very similar. So,
yes.
I could see why, when Bruce came in, he was able to sing those songs, that Paul sang, and it didn't really miss a beat.
Totally.
Yeah, but that bummer news, though, about him. 66 years old.
A lot of awesome tributes rolling through yesterday. Yeah. But I think he had been in poor health for a little while, and just a bummer all around.
No, I don't know if Danny was, which is funny because he's from New Mexico. Was everyone else fan of Breaking Bad?
Oh, yeah.
I know you were a big fan, right? Danny, you weren't, right? Because you're a New Mexico snob.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
No, everyone loved it there. I was just the one that was always. I was a hipster. I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna watch this.
I don't have to watch it. I lived it, man.
Exactly.
Sarah, were you a Breaking Bad fan?
I've never seen one episode.
Oh. Nope. I don't want to be that person, but you should go back and watch it. It's a really good show.
No, you shouldn't.
It ended a really long time ago, and there's like a million seasons, right?
There's 8 seasons, I think.
Yeah.
This seems like a lot of work.
And there's a few seasons that kind of are slow. You have to kind of power through them, but it's worth it.
Is it? You're not convincing me.
No, I'm not. But Bryan Cranston, he reprised his role as Heisenberg, which is pretty awesome. Walter White, for a PSA of all things. It's a PSA that's titled Breaking Bad Habits. And let me see if you can figure out what he's talking about based on this PSA.
You're kidding me. Keep litter out of my territory. Unbelievable.
I hope they didn't pay him by the second because he didn't get paid much if that's the case. But it's to make people stop littering.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
I love that.
And he was like collecting trash while delivering a stern message to the people that are littering.
Don't be a litter bug. Liam Payne, the former One Direction member, tragically died on October 16th at the age of 31. He fell from a hotel balcony in Argentina, and they've done a partial autopsy that has already revealed he had multiple drugs in his system, including pink cocaine.
Which I didn't even know this was a thing.
It's some sort of like a combination of substances like methamphetamine and ketamine.
I think MDMA is also in this as well.
Prior to his death, the hotel staff was reporting that he had erratic behavior, and they had already called 911 expressing concerns for his safety. So his body is still in Argentina pending the completion of that autopsy, but more information is obviously going to continue to roll out.
And of course, my dumbass Googles what is pink cocaine, and they show pictures of it, and it's actually pink.
Really?
I mean, I guess that makes sense, but I don't know why. I was just like, is it? I don't know. If I saw something that was just pink and powdery, and someone's like snorted, I'm like, I don't think I want to.
Looks like Fun Dip.
Or like, what is it? The strawberry milk.
Oh yeah,
it's really bright.
You guys are making it sound so fun now.
It does. Don't put that around me, because if it's bright and pink, who knows?
And it's in a bag with happy faces.
Oh boy!
Look, I mean, it's a terrible story. Not making light of what this guy went through. It's awful, but I was just not expecting a hot pink bag of cocaine.
No, we learn something new every day. Speaking of learning new things, Steve Migs. We want somebody to take you down. The game of Beat Migs. He's got a record of 295 wins, 88 losses, and 51 ties in 2024.
I am 5 wins away from what should be confetti cannons in this studio.
Now would be a great time for a losing streak. 206-803-ROCK. We will play Beat Migs at 8:50.
The Daly Migs Show.
At Lovers, you can get what you really want this holiday, a perfect pleasure present. Find a sexy gift for a loved one and pick up something indulgent for yourself. Lovers has lingerie, toys, and accessories for every desire. Lovers Rewards members can win a holiday sweepstakes grand prize worth over $4,000. With 18 Western Washington locations, Lovers is the place for sexy holiday gifting. Mention Indulge for 20% off your purchase. Visit loversstores.com for official sweepstakes rules.
Early holiday deals are here, and so are amazing deals at Amazon. You'll save so much on early holiday gifts for the kids, like arts, crafts, games, and tech. You'll have money left over for some new board games to boost the kids' confidence.
You won again.
Or that multi-voice changing megaphone so you can really spread the cheer.
Happy holidays.
Oh, what fun it is to save. Shop early holiday deals now.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Feeling overwhelmed? Struggling with mental health shouldn't be the norm. At Mindful Therapy Group, we specialize in connecting you with compassionate therapists that can support you through stress, anxiety, ADHD, and so much more. With in-person and telehealth appointments available, we can get you seen in as little as 48 hours. To make things easier, Mindful Therapy Group accepts most health insurances, including Medicare, allowing you to focus on you and not your wallet. Visit mindfultherapygroup.com to start your mental health journey today.
Terms and conditions apply. For full details, see unlock.com/legal. Actor portrayal.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How did you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just go to their website.
Go to unlock.com/radio to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Pay off debt, improve your home, add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Go to unlock.com/radio right now to see if you qualify to unlock the value in your home. That's unlock.com/radio. Go to unlock.com/radio.
We know what they really want this holiday. The perfect pleasure present from Lovers. Find a sexy gift for a loved one and grab something to satisfy yourself, too. Lovers has all the toys and accessories for every desire. Lovers Rewards members can win a holiday sweepstakes grand prize worth over $4,000. With 18 Western Washington locations, Lovers is the place for the hottest holiday gifting. Mention presents for 20% off your purchase. Visit loversstores.com for official sweepstakes rules.
Early holiday deals are here, and so are amazing deals at Amazon. You'll save so much on early holiday gifts for the home, like vacuums, bedding, and home decor. You'll have money left over for those sweet handbells you've had your eye on. Or that standing mixer to whip up some holiday cookies. Oh, what fun it is to save. Shop early holiday deals now.
Terms and conditions apply. For full details, see unlock.com/legal. Actor portrayal.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How did you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just go to their website.
Go to unlock.com/radio to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Pay off debt, improve your home, add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Go to unlock.com/radio right now to see if you qualify to unlock the value in your home. That's unlock.com/radio. Go to unlock.com/radio.
The Daily Migs Show presents the most popular radio game on this side of the speaker. Let's play Beat Migs. Beat Migs, don't be a loser. Whoa. Beat Migs, you're a loser.
Who's ready to beat Migs? I know Logan from Puyallup is. Logan, are you there?
I am present.
Good. I'm Sarah, your host, and it's time for you to get out of here, Steve. For those playing at home, Logan has 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. You can pass all you want, but you only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Bet you can't eat just one is a famous slogan from which chip company?
Chips Ahoy?
No.
Oreos?
No.
Pass.
Oh, no. The Minnesota Vikings colors are white, gold, and what?
Purple?
Correct. Which dwarf from Snow White mixes up his words?
Pass.
What song brought Lil Nas X to fame?
What is it? Take my horse. Old Town Road?
Correct. What mythical bird is known for rising from its ashes?
A phoenix.
Yes. What is considered Quentin Tarantino's most popular film?
Pulp Fiction?
Yes. John F. Kennedy was assassinated in what Texas city?
Austin?
No.
Houston?
No.
I have no clue. Pass.
What was the first soft drink in space?
Coke.
Correct. In The Sixth Sense, what can the young boy see?
Dead people.
Correct. Logan, you ended up getting 6 correct, which I'm not going to lie is better than I thought you were going to do.
You finished strong.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, let me hear all that.
And,
all that love oozing from Sarah.
Well, and to be fair, I do think you probably... I think so. But, you know, we'll see if you get it when I say it again. Steve, are you ready?
Yes!
Betcha can't just eat one is the famous slogan for which chip company?
Pringles.
No.
Lay's.
There we go. Yes. The Minnesota Vikings colors are white, gold, and what?
Purple.
Yes. Which dwarf from Snow White mixes up his words?
Dopey?
No.
Dyslexy?
No.
Jumbly?
No.
I don't know.
What song brought Lil Nas X to fame?
Oh, Old Town Road.
Correct. What mythical bird is known for rising from its ashes?
I have it tattooed on me, a phoenix.
Yes. What is considered Quentin Tarantino's most popular film?
It's got to be Pulp Fiction.
Sure is. Mm-hmm. John F. Kennedy was assassinated in what Texas city?
Oh, Dallas?
Yes. What was the first soft drink in space?
I'm going to go with Fanta.
No. Fanta.
Coke.
Correct. In The Sixth Sense, what can the young boy see?
Dead people.
Yes. Skittles first came out in what decade?
80s.
Correct. Steve. Oh, no, you're not correct. Sorry. No, not 70s. No.
70s?
There we go. Yeah.
Oh, my. What is with our quiz master, you guys?
You know, I was just so happy that because it was just all a struggle.
Just throwing out points.
I mean, it really doesn't matter. And
but you said it with such pride. You're like, you got it. I was like, and that made me feel good for a second.
And then I was like, wait a second.
You're stupid.
But I just really wanted you to get 9 correct because you would have won 6-9.
Nice.
Sorry, Logan. He was naming a lot of cookie companies for the chip question.
Oh.
That's why I think he heard me wrong.
Like chocolate chip?
Yeah.
Chips Ahoy.
Chips Ahoy.
Yeah.
A little derailed there.
Yeah, he said Austin and Houston, but he just couldn't think of the other really big city in Texas. So he didn't guess Dallas. And then one you both did not get correct. Which dwarf is from Snow White mixes up his words?
I can't.
Danny and I are looking at each other.
It's the leader.
Doc?
Yes.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
I think you made that up.
Google it, okay? And you still won, Steve. Congrats.
Yes.
Live Night is coming back on December 13th, and we will be at Showbox Soto with everything performed live from the stage. The sound effects, the barbershop quartet, the voice actors. We're going to be there. The men's room's going to be there. Ryan Castle's going to be there.
It's always a blast. And I just love the fact that we're doing it at night so we can just hang out and have a great time with everybody.
A lot of special guests planned, and you can get your tickets right now at KISW.com. You guys are familiar with the show Hot Ones, yes?
Oh, yeah. We go get interviewed, eat some hot chicken wings. And the fun part is watching people as they continue to raise the level of the heat and seeing some of the celebrities struggle to answer questions.
How do you feel about them using cartoon characters as guests on the show?
Hate it.
You do? Okay.
It's not real.
Okay, well, one iconic cartoon character was just on it.
They can't really eat wings.
No, this was really great, okay? You're going to hear how it went after Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Okay, I will.
The Daily Migs Show.
Another one of those anniversaries guaranteed to make you feel old. Family Guy is 25.
And I have seen 0 episodes of it so far.
Really?
I've seen a lot of clips. I'm not hating on it. I just never gotten around to watching a full episode. I do get a kick out of some of the little clips that people will share on social media or on YouTube or whatever it may be, but never sat down and watched an episode.
It's a very funny show, Steve. Well, the star of the show is, of course, Peter Griffin. And they had Peter Griffin come on the show Hot Ones to do the challenge to celebrate the 25th anniversary of the show. And here's a sample of how it went.
You know, you came in so hot before, I almost forgot to ask. How are you around spicy food?
Fine. I've had every strain of COVID, so I taste nothing.
Okay. Kind of sucked in already. Did you lose your sense of taste when you got...
The most recent time I had it, it was like for a couple of days my taste buds were kind of weird, but but it wasn't extreme.
I remember when my wife and I first got it, she lost her sense of taste and smell, and I don't have much of a sense of smell as it is, but my taste didn't go away. And ever since then, certain things don't taste the same to her.
Oh, weird.
Like green peppers. She used to love green peppers, does not like them anymore.
Interesting.
That's the first time I've heard that one. Now, we don't often talk about relationships here on Hot Ones, but you and Lois are such an iconic couple. What's the secret to a happy and healthy marriage?
You know, you learn to appreciate the little things that you do for each other. Also, I did ayahuasca in Peru and had sex with God, but let's not talk about that.
That's her dad.
Right? Oh, gosh.
But let's not talk about
The medicine is talking to him.
Right.
I'm here to celebrate Family Guy's 25th anniversary.
All right. Well, on that note, are you ready to move on to the next sauce?
Yeah, I can see how hot it is from the bottle. It's just a picture of the devil blasting out of a guy's... All right, give me that. Down the hatch.
No! Peter, you're only supposed to put a little extra on the last wing.
Scott, will you excuse me for a second?
It's Sean, actually.
I don't care. I need a moment.
Hello?
Lois, you need to come get me immediately. Sean is very mean.
Okay, what is going on? What are you talking about?
I lied about having COVID to be a big shot, and now I'm in a lot of trouble.
Peter?
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Oh my God.
You know, that one's better than the Donald Duck one they did.
Yes.
I don't know why it bothers me that there's cartoons on this, because I think I like watching people struggle through eating the hot wings and the hot sauce. And I know in a cartoon, it's just a big make 'em up.
Wow, this is coming from a guy that watches wrestling.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Rockaholics, we know that you are a massive music fan.
Still real to me.
But could you name a song after only hearing 1 second of the chorus? Prove it to us. And if you do, you'll win tickets to see Jerry Cantrell at the Moore Theater on March 9th. 206-803-ROCK. We'll play Hook or Shook at 9:20.
The Daily Migs Show.
We know what they really want this holiday. The perfect pleasure present from Lovers. Find a sexy gift for a loved one and grab something to satisfy yourself, too. Lovers has all the toys and accessories for every desire. Lovers Rewards members can win a holiday sweepstakes grand prize worth over $4,000. With 18 Western Washington locations, Lovers is the place for the hottest holiday gifting. Mention presents for 20% off your purchase. Visit loversstores.com for official sweepstakes rules.
Early holiday deals are here, and so are amazing deals at Amazon. You'll save so much on early holiday gifts for the kids, like arts, crafts, games, and tech. You'll have money left over for some new board games to boost the kids' confidence. You won again. Or that multi-voice changing megaphone so you can really spread the cheer.
Happy holidays.
Oh, what fun it is to save. Shop early holiday deals now.
Terms and conditions apply. For full details, see unlock.com/legal. Actor portrayal.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How did you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just go to their website.
Go to unlock.com/radio to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Pay off debt, improve your home, add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Go to unlock.com/radio right now to see if you qualify to unlock the value in your home. That's unlock.com/radio. Go to unlock.com/radio.
All morning long, we have received texts and calls from you that we've not yet had a chance to chat with you about. But right now, we are checking in with the Rockaholics, brought to you by Pendergast Law. So call us up if there's something you'd like to chime in on from the show, or if you've got something on your mind that you would like to discuss. 206-803-ROCK. Daniel in Lakewood wants to defend the guy that just played Hook or Shook.
How?
Well, okay, sometimes S just happens, you know? You get put on the spot, you forget to whistle. It happens, man. It really does.
I didn't forget to whistle.
I know for me, I try not to call in to those kinds of things because I can't remember song names or band names to save my life. If it's not Linkin Park,
Daniel, hold on. Hold on, Daniel.
Yeah?
I understand that, and that's why we have zero integrity when we play the game, and we will do everything in our power. That's part of the fun of the game, is like we're trying. Sometimes we're going over some really tough tasks to be able to come up with a hint to be able to make it work, and that's the fun of the game, is like, okay, how much can we just hand over the hints to this person? And I think we did a pretty good job of giving him everything possible except for the word them in Alice in Chains' Them Bones.
I mean, to be fair, I couldn't have guessed it, and yet we both just rolled nat ones today, so it happens.
And he was playing for tickets to see Jerry Cantrell, who is the singer, well, he's secondary singer, but the songwriter for Alice in Chains.
Mm-hmm.
And if you missed it, here's the moment where he already figured out that it was Alice in Chains. And then it was just, how can we get him to get the song, Them Bones?
Alice in Chains?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, we're one step closer.
And then the song name is 2 words. The second word is what a skeleton is made up of.
Oh, some kind of bone.
Okay, that's the second word.
Oh, my God. Anyone listening to this is probably, like, ready to kill me.
I think the majority of people listening right now are very angry with you.
I know. Oh, my God.
Come on, Rob, we got this.
First word of the song.
You're still trying.
There's a I don't know, that's a tough one to give a clue for.
Rhymes with shmem.
Shmem.
Still didn't work out.
We tried.
Yeah, we love Rob.
We did everything we could do.
Yes.
And he even admitted at the end that we should just take him out to the patio.
Yes, yeah.
Sometimes you have off days. It's okay. 206-803-ROCK. We are checking in with the Rockaholics.
Someone just texted in, #Halloween. What was your favorite costume or costumes besides the Slipknot kid from the Halloween Hullabaloo?
Oh, man.
Got to give a shout to our friend from OnlyFans, Penelope. Her husband and their friend, they were with, she was the wicked, what the hell?
Red Riding Hood. You all right there, Steve?
I can't remember. And I'm looking at Taryn like, can you help me? And she's like, no, I can't. I can't remember. I remember her husband was the wolf.
Yes. And dressed in grandma's clothes.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Well, Sarah didn't even know. Okay.
I'm just realizing that.
Yeah, Little Red Riding Hood, then the wolf. And who was their friend?
I didn't know.
A French maid.
To be honest with you.
I think he was a French
I think
maid.
it's a French
I
maid.
don't remember that part of the book, but you know what?
You know what I thought was great was the elves. Remember the KISW elves?
Elves were pretty awesome.
They were dressed up like elves, and each one had a different letter, KISW.
Those were pretty cool.
Yes.
Then there was also the breathalyzer guy.
Blow here.
It was not very appropriate, but it was hilarious.
That was amazing. I was going to
funny.
suggest all of us try to get a picture. Like
all of us taking the breathalyzer test, which was conveniently placed in his below the hips area.
Yeah, and then I realized maybe I shouldn't suggest taking this picture.
Then we get in big trouble from the big boss.
Yeah.
Right.
206-803-ROCK. We are checking in with the Rockaholics this morning.
Oh, somebody had a big favor to ask because earlier I don't remember why. Why did Sarah make a weird voice?
Oh, because we were trying to see what the alien would sound like. The guy that was doing the interview as himself and also the alien.
Oh, yeah. There was a guy that's in the news because he believes that there's an alien that's living in him. So he did an interview both as himself and then he pulled the alien out of him and then did the interview as well. And Sarah attempted to do an impression of the guy, but somebody was hoping that you could say, "I'm Batman," and we're here to
In my alien voice?
Yes.
I'm Batman. Yeah, I'm Batman. Yeah.
Okay.
Did I do good?
No.
I hope the listener isn't disappointed by that.
And if you missed it, here's the interview.
Well, I'm about to have an interview with an extraterrestrial.
Oh, I appreciate the opportunity to allow him to share his message. Shall I let him come through?
Yes. Yes.
Give me just a minute.
I do love the dramatic music that they put in there to get us all ready for the alien.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I don't say good day to you this day of your time. How are you?
Hi. I'm good. How are you, Michelle?
Perfect, thank you. Please, by all means, you may proceed however you wish, but allow us to thank you for the co-creation of this opportunity to exchange ideas and information with you.
Guys, what if he really is an alien? Okay, what if there is an alien living inside him and they always were just Irish and we didn't know it?
And their favorite cereal is Lucky Charms?
Yes.
I mean, you can't do this to us because this is how these weird conspiracy things happen. So you're like, I don't believe it, but what if? Wouldn't that be crazy? And next thing you know, you're believing everything that you hear on the internet.
Yeah.
That's dangerous.
Don't we wish, though, he sounded like my alien?
Do it again.
I'm Batman.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm so happy you had me here.
It's pretty good. You're working on something
getting
special
better.
over there.
No, I think I'd rather the Irish guy.
To exchange ideas and information with you.
To exchange ideas and information with you.
I wasn't playing it hoping that you could mimic it.
I like what she's doing with her eyes when she does it, too. It gets really intense over there.
But allow us to thank you for the co-creation of this opportunity.
But allow us to...
No, stop, please.
I don't think I can remember all that. He said a big word.
Are you getting Mexican in there as well?
Oh, boy.
I don't know. The alien's taking over, you guys.
I know this will shock everyone to know that...
Run that by George.
My throat hurts.
I know this will shock everyone to know that the other three members of the show have been giving me a hard time. Yeah.
Us?
And yeah, you guys. And it's all because of Russell Wilson.
Go Hogs.
How so? We will tell you at 9:50.
I'm going to see y'all in the morning.
The Daily Migs Show.
Everyone on this show is giving me a hard time, and it's all because of Russell Wilson.
Go Hogs.
The reason being is that, Migs, you came across a tweet that Russ put out back in July.
So sometimes I'll go on Twitter or X and I'll just type Seahawks because I just want to see if there's any new news going on. I'm just a weirdo like that. And for some reason, this was one of the first things that showed up, and it was a video of the Russell Wilson jersey, but the vintage version. And he never played with the vintage jersey. I'm like, oh, that's kind of strange. And then I'm like, that's on Russ's actual Twitter page. Like, he shared that, and it's a video of him unboxing the vintage style Seahawks jersey, but it was his name and his number. And I'm like, that's kind of odd because it just happened a few months ago. And, well, he hasn't been on the team for a few years. And then he had this to say about it.
Seahawks, super, super grateful for you guys sending me this. Obviously, there's a lot of amazing memories there, and so you guys sending me this means the world to me. Forever grateful.
I think that's kind of cool. Like the team sends them to former players.
Yeah.
I didn't realize they were sending to former players that are still in the league, but I was like, that's kind of cool. And then we all started talking about how we all own Russell Wilson jerseys. I think all of us do. At least Dan, you might say, yeah, all four of us. But then you said, oh, I don't own mine anymore. And the reason being is why?
I donated it.
To who?
The Goodwill.
You did?
Yeah. It's time for somebody else to wear it. It ran its course in my closet.
So is it because you're mad that he's no longer on the team?
Well, I was just like, I don't really feel like wearing this anymore. It doesn't really serve me anymore. And
he served you well enough to get you a Super Bowl.
Yeah, I know. But that was like yesteryear, you know? I'm living in the now.
Are you one of those people that as soon as the player's not on the team anymore, you can't rock their jersey?
I still have a Matt Hasselbeck jersey, so.
I do too.
Yeah, I just think that when he comes back and retires as a Seahawk, you're going to have that regret.
You know she's going to go to the store and buy a new Russell Wilson jersey.
Yeah, probably Goodwill, and it'll probably still be there.
You know what? I'll borrow my husband's because he's got one still.
I don't ever wear mine, though. I give you a hard time. I don't really care, obviously. But, like, I don't ever wear mine because I'm like, oh, he's not on the team anymore. But I was like, I'll never get rid of it because it's got the Super Bowl patch on it. And it was just like, he was a big part of our team.
I have two of them.
You have two Russell Wilsons.
I have the action green one and then this, like, gray one. Like, I don't even know what it was. My mom bought it for me for Christmas one year. She found it in Albuquerque, and it's like a gray and black one. It's really cool.
Probably had a Goodwill store if that Taryn went to.
Probably.
It could have been.
You also don't have a Jamal Adams t-shirt.
Not anymore, I don't.
Did you donate it?
Yeah, that one went away. That one went away, though, when he was still on the Seahawks, because I was like, he was doing some weird stuff, and I was like, Was it when he was, like, yelling at reporters? Yeah.
Like, making fun of how attractive their wife or girlfriends are?
Yeah, I was just like, all right, you're done, dude.
I can't associate myself with him.
I can't.
How many jerseys do you own?
Of Seahawks?
Sports.
Oh, my goodness. I can't.
Like, do you have your own special, like, wing of the house or something?
No, it's not that bad.
I feel like you have a lot of jerseys.
I definitely have a few hockey jerseys of Devils. Then also, I'm not including, though, the hockey jerseys that I wear when I've played beer league.
Oh, of course.
Because those are just like, they're in like a Tupperware because they're just not, even if, like one of those big like Tupperware container things.
A container.
A bin.
Yeah.
Don't get so mad.
Tupperware's only for food.
Does it?
I think so.
No one calls them Tupperwares, and they're like a big bin.
I call it like a storage bin.
Yeah.
All right, sorry, a container or a storage bin of jerseys, because even though you wash them, they still got kind of a little bit of that beer league funk on them.
Well, so if you open it, do you instantly get like hit in the face?
I'll bring it tomorrow, and I'll just open it in all of your faces.
Just permeate this place.
Make you guys wish it wasn't a Tupperware.
Last night during the Monday Night Football game, there was an injury so gruesome that ESPN refused to show a replay of what happened. We're going to tell you all about it during the Daily Migs download after Tom Petty.
The Daily Migs Show. Knowledge is power. So give us 5-ish minutes, and we'll give you, some interesting stuff you can talk about at work. This is the Daily Migs Download.
A.K.A. the DMD.
Here's your daily dose of doings happening in the world.
And the DMV is brought to you by Palace Law. And I don't know, were you guys watching any of the Monday Night Football last night?
Sure did.
I bet the men's room guys are going to be coming in very happy and possibly hungover because, man, the Baltimore Ravens looking pretty good as Lamar Jackson had 5 touchdown passes, leading them to his victory, beating the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 41-31 for their 5th straight win. Although Tampa Bay, probably if you're a fan of that team, you're not in the best of spirits, not because they lost, but they've lost a couple of key players. Wide receiver Mike Evans got injured, and then Chris Godwin also got injured, and that one was so gnarly that ESPN's like, yeah, we're not even going to show you the replay. And it sounded like this.
Here's Godwin for a first down, and now he's... Oh, no. He can't get up.
And it looks like it was like a dislocated ankle or a break there as well. He's gonna need surgery, and he's gonna miss the rest of the season. Heartbreaking because it was like right at the end of the game.
Yeah.
The score was already 41-31, and it was just one of those fluke things where one player like kind of landed on him, and it was gnarly because, of course, even though ESPN wouldn't show it, you put on social media, and it's everywhere.
There it is.
Yep. Thanks for showing it to me.
A man from Texas named Daniel was pulled over and given a citation for operating a vehicle that did not have license plates. But here's the thing, he was going for a test drive. So the vehicle was from a dealership, and apparently this has been an ongoing issue between dealers and law enforcement. Here is Daniel, the driver, talking about what happened.
When he stopped me, he asked for my driver's license, and he says, the reason why I stopped you is because you don't have a license plate in the back. And he said, this has been ongoing with these dealers, and we've been getting on these guys for doing that. In order for us to make them abide, we're going to start citing the customers. It does upset me that, I'm in the middle of this feud.
That is stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, businesses do a lot of stupid things, but that seems like a really dumb way of trying to get people to stop doing that. That just seems so odd. And also, like, if it's a dealership car with no plates, that's a whole thing I can't wrap my head around.
Because they don't have even like a temporary plate yet, right?
I don't believe
that's
so.
only after you buy it.
Yeah, take that up with the dealership, not with the guy that's just going on a test drive. I would never think I need to have license plates on this vehicle if I'm going to check and see if I like the car. Odd. Danny, I know you love yourself some Starbucks. We got a couple new flavors that are coming out starting today. Are you a fan of the movie Wicked?
Well, it hasn't come out yet, but I am a fan of the play. Yes.
The play, sorry. The movie is coming out, and then to coincide with Wicked, Starbucks have a brand new limited time drink, 2 of them inspired by the film, and it all starts today. You could get these drinks. They're based on the film's characters, Glinda the Good Witch, and then is it Elphaba? Alphaba?
Yeah.
Alpha. That's ugly. The Wicked Witch?
The Wicked Witch.
Yeah, that's her name?
The Wicked Witch of the West, the green one.
I never knew that.
Yeah. Alphaba?
Alphaba.
But they spell with an E.
Yeah.
All right.
How do you spell elf, Steve?
Alphaba. You sound like you're saying Alphaba.
No.
Are we going to get big? Is this like Squishmallow versus Squishmallow?
Well, anyways, get your damn drinks.
We're going to go get them.
One's pink for the good witch, one's green for the bad witch. Enjoy them. They got dragon fruit in them and other crap, too.
Let's go.
And they're available for a limited time. Hey, as far as weather, Kraken are playing tonight.
Let's go.
Big game, taking on the Colorado Avalanche. Our Kraken, this is weird. They're starting the season off playing well. They're 4-2. Usually around this time for the first few years, I would say, well, there's still at least 70-something games left in the season. But they're starting off really well.
Puck drops at 5:30? Is it 5:30?
I think it's later than that.
Oh, maybe it is later than that.
I think it's a home game there. Yeah. I don't know. What kind of crazy questions are you asking us here?
It says 5:30.
What?
Wow.
Really?
Steve, what are you tonight?
Let's act like we're fans, guys.
The game's at 5:30 here in Seattle?
Did I stutter?
Hey, as far as weather, it's going to be 57 degrees, or is it not?
It is.
Okay, it's going to be cloudy?
It sure is.
That's the DMD brought to you by Alphaba, and that's what's up.
Ryan Castle is up next with the Morning 12 pack.
Did I stutter?
The Daly Migs Show.
We know what they really want this holiday. The perfect pleasure present from Lovers. Find a sexy gift for a loved one and grab something to satisfy yourself, too. Lovers has all the toys and accessories for every desire. Lovers Rewards members can win a holiday sweepstakes grand prize worth over $4,000. With 18 Western Washington locations, Lovers is the place for the hottest holiday gifting. Mention presents for 20% off your purchase. Visit loversstores.com for official sweepstakes rules.
Early holiday deals are here, and so are amazing deals at Amazon. You'll save so much on early holiday gifts for the kids, like arts, crafts, games, and tech. You'll have money left over for some new board games to boost the kids' confidence.
You won again.
Or that multi-voice changing megaphone so you can really spread the cheer.
Happy holidays.
Oh, what fun it is to save. Shop early holiday deals now.
Terms and conditions apply. For full details, see unlock.com/legal. Actor portrayal.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How did you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just go to their website.
Go to unlock.com/radio to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Pay off debt, improve your home, add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Go to unlock.com/radio right now to see if you qualify to unlock the value in your home. That's unlock.com/radio. Go to unlock.com/radio.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Life can be hectic, and managing your mental health is more important today than ever before. That's why Mindful Therapy Group's mission is to take the pain out of finding a therapist. Whether you need talk therapy, psychological testing, even medication management, Mindful has you covered. Our mental health providers are here for you with both in-person and telehealth options to get you seen in as little as 48 hours. Mindful Therapy Group also accepts insurance. Join us to start your journey to a healthier and happier you. Visit mindfultherapygroup.com to get started today.